Hi, this is Kari from Tone Wars. We're going to go live in just a few minutes, but before we do, I just wanted to take a few seconds to say a few things. Jared and I really appreciate when you guys tune in and interact with us when we go live. We work very hard to make sure that our live streams and our produced videos are educational and entertaining for everyone. Believe it or not, there's a lot of work that goes into our live streams and our produced videos. So if you like what you're experiencing here, here's a couple ways you can help us out. The Super Chat feature is turned on and any amount will be appreciated. Jared is also available for private consultation for a nominal fee. You can contact Jared through two of the links below. One is through our Tone Wars Facebook page and the other is through email. So thank you so much for your support. The live stream's about ready to start, so go pour yourself your favorite glass of whiskey or other libation and we'll be right with you. Cheers!
Welcome to Tone Wars. Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Tone Wars Sunday night edition. We are sliding in here.
Last minute stuff. First of all, I apologize for not having the pre-show intro on. I was multitasking, and all I had to do was, I had one job.
One job.
No, I had 1,000 jobs,
yes,
but I had one job I had to do before we went live, and I forgot to click the show. So I apologize for the blackness that everybody had to deal with. You know.
There. And then I forgot. I'm sitting here like, yes, I'm all ready. I'm not stressed at all. And I totally forgot to put my in-ears in. Remember when I did that it was my very first show with rain, like 7 years ago or whatever. I was so nervous and happy and excited to be there. And I'm standing up there and my part's coming up and I didn't even have my mic in my hand. I was like ready to sing and no mic. So you can see me in the background like, oh, trying to find my...
That was hilarious.
Yeah. You didn't know it until later, but
I don't think, didn't we film it or something?
Yes.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I'm just like happy, ready to go. Ready to sing, no mic.
Yeah, good times. Good times.
Oh, so good to see you. Let's say hi to some people.
Yeah. By the way, cheers. I've been waiting to drink this. We made a special drink tonight, so
cheers.
Cheers, cheers everybody.
So we have bullet whiskey.
Wow.
And we made a cheat old-fashioned.
Yeah.
We cheated with the old-fashioned.
Yeah. Yep.
So we wanted to, you found a cool thing.
Yeah.
About freezing cherries and oranges in an ice cube.
Yeah, you take the, those big round ice cubes we always use, and so you infuse, you put some
fruit.
With the, what do you call those cherries? The maraschino cherries, and you put some oranges in there, and then you pour the water in it, and then you freeze with that, so it keeps your drink cold at the same time. That's infusing.
And then it releases the fruit. So. But we didn't have time to freeze it. So the cheat way is to use like a tablespoon-ish of grenadine, the cherry-flavored syrup, and some orange bitters, about 5 shakes of orange bitters with
it's
your whiskey.
Working.
And it works really well.
It's working.
You can smoke it. You can not smoke it.
Yeah,
whatever.
We didn't have time to smoke anything tonight.
Smoke it.
That sounds bad.
Right.
We didn't have time to smoke anything tonight. So.
Right. All right, well, let's say hello. We've got Mike Jacobs. He was the first one in here.
What's up, Mike?
Hi, Mike. Gabriel Sanchez.
What's up, man?
And I got your name right.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Chicago Todd. Hi there.
Todd is in the house.
And Jay from Warm Chord Music.
What's up, Jay?
Nice to see you. He's grilling up some steaks. I read ahead.
Oh, man.
Right. Jim Steven. Hi, Jim.
Hey, Jim. What's happening?
Jared said that you are loaning some equipment.
Yeah. So I have his Fuchs, and I also have his. It's right here.
There it is.
Yep. Taking good care of her. Yep. I got Jim's Mark 525, and I also have another friend of mine. Remember the Voodoo modded 5150? The Voodoo.
Voodoo.
Yeah, I got that here. Thanks to Brent, and so that's here, and then I'm gonna profile this bad boy and this bad boy tomorrow.
You got some bad boys here.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be disciplining.
Yeah, well, go ahead. Crack the whip, baby.
All right, who else is here? Mike Hasty. Hello.
What's up, Mike?
And James Myers. I'm not sure if you're still here, but he was very quick to let us know that we were late. Dave Rebel. Hi, Dave Rebel. I haven't said hi to you in a while. He said, hi, Kari and Jared. Whiskey in the glass, headphones on, and volume up. Nice.
Nice. Thank you, sir.
Let's see. Aaron Lucas. Hey!
Hey, I thought you were grounded.
That's right. Thanks for breaking the rules.
He be sneaking out.
Right.
What's going on, man?
The Wilson Project. I don't know that I have said hi to the Wilson Project before.
Yeah, what's going on, man? George.
Mofo and Daryl McMillan. He said, I just ordered a Synergy. The Ubershaw module is a no-brainer. But which other one should I get? I'm taking advantage of the Memorial Day sales.
Yes. I just found out about that.
Uh-oh.
If you're an Engel guy, get one of the Engels. I'm trying to think of what else. Soldano's always a good bet. I mean, Soldano should be, that's a pretty good bet. If you like the more like mid to almost high gain, go with the Bogner Ecstasy. I thought that was actually pretty good. So, but if you're a metal guy, you want to go Diesel or Engel or Soldano. Yep.
There you go.
Otherwise, so
you would know.
Yeah. But they're all good. They're all really good. I'm very excited about their products. So yeah, very nice stuff.
Well, thanks for joining us again on this Sunday night. It was a nice, warm, hot, humid day here in Michigan.
Finally, I think it was the first one we've had.
It's like in the 80s.
Isn't it? Yeah, first time we hit 80 this year.
Yeah. I'm good with the 60s and 70s. That was in my glory. Not with the rain, but
I'll be playing the 80s jam tonight, and in celebration of our temperature.
There you
How's
go.
that?
Right?
Yeah. That's
I might sing a song.
Yeah, yep. She's going to sing for y'all. We're going to do, what's that song?
Here Comes the Rain.
Yeah, by the Eurythmics.
Yeah.
Yeah, she always likes singing that. So we used to do it on stage, and then we literally haven't performed that in like a year.
It seems like a year
Yeah,
anyway.
it's been about a year, and so we came down here this afternoon, and we're like, well, let's see if we still know it. I had to relearn it, and she had to kind of find her way through it. So
yeah.
So
I knew the melody, but getting the words mixed
Getting the
up.
words.
Getting the words.
Yeah, words are hard sometimes.
It's all in the words.
Yeah, and we're gonna go over. What are we doing? We're gonna go over.
Your Winspear.
Yeah, the Winspear picks, Winspear guitar picks. I've had them for over a year now, and I've been using them off and on. I'm using one right now. I'll show a picture of it later. So what we're going to do is talk about Tom Winspear's picks. They're amazing. They're all handcrafted by Tom over in England. And they're...
Oh, yes.
Yes. And so I'm going to show like pictures of the envelope they come in with the king's seal on them.
The seal of approval.
Yeah, it's so cool. And I got lots of slides to show you guys. It's about a 2.5-minute slideshow.
Oh.
I bought a ton
He
of
loves
picks.
them.
Yeah, they're great picks. And I'm playing one right now that's amazing. So we'll go over those, how they sound, how they feel, how they look, all that stuff.
Isn't there's a country song that does something like that?
Oh, what I like about me.
Yes,
Yeah.
Is that Toby Keith?
Yeah. I shouldn't know that, but I do.
You do know, right? Where did that come from?
Where did that come from? It's that steel trap of mine, you know?
For useless information.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know anything that's worth knowing, but I know all the stuff that isn't.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll be talking about those, and we're going to go over my Ceriatone.
Not your psoriasis.
Yeah, not my... Yeah, my Ceriatone.
Or your cirrhosis.
Yeah, exactly. That amp is so weird. It's such a weird name.
What's it? Ceriatone?
Ceriatone Yeti.
Ceriatone
It's
Yeti.
a Yeti.
Why don't we just call it the Yeti?
Yeah, we'll call it the Yeti.
Because
So
psoriasis doesn't sound right.
no, it doesn't. So Mike Hasty, since he's here again, thanks Mike for letting me use the amp for Wednesday nights, or was it Thursday night that I went live this week?
Yeah,
I think it was Thursday
was.
night for that show, and I profiled it. And the profiles I will play for you tonight, just 2 of them, and I'm going to go over my tailored profiles that I decided to start doing for you guys. So website, I know I keep teasing every week. The profiles. When's the website? It's coming. It's coming. It's just as you build a business, you think you're going to go this way, and then you find out that this way is better. Yeah, and you find things, and then you go, all right, and then you learn things. And then you go back to formula to redo them, because first impressions are everything. So I don't want to release anything that isn't absolutely the way I want it, you know. So I had to go back to formula on some things, but it's all because I want them to be the best they can be. So
Dave Rebell says, I'm glad to know that you know who Toby Keith is.
Oh, yeah. Everybody knows who Toby Keith is.
We played at his bar when he was here in Auburn Hills.
Yep, we played there twice or once.
Twice, I think.
Twice, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that was a cool place to play.
Let's see. Mike Hasty. Oh, that was at Daryl. By the way, not that I'd like to digress. We are going for tonight, but the can never say it. Ceriatone amps are pretty killer and solid pricing to go with them.
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah.
They're really good amps. I'm very tempted to get one myself, because the thing that I really liked about the company is that they have top-notch stuff. Mm-hmm. It's all boutique grade, top grade parts, top grade craftsmanship, hand wired, built by hand. I mean, turret boards, not PCB boards, which, you know, there's arguments about which one's better, but I mean, at least with the turret boards, you know, they're hand built and hand wired. But there's a guy that did he's got a channel where he goes in and like takes things apart and looks at the guts and goes, all right, let's see if this really is. And it is. It's all legit, you know. Nice. And so I love companies that do that, but they also do it at an affordable price. Yeah. So yeah, lots of great stuff there.
Sweet.
Yep.
You turn the fan off.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off. I got the air cranked, so
I can feel it.
Yeah, getting a little chilly. Yeah, so I'll be playing a couple of those and some mixes for you guys, and talk about the profiling process, things that I learned, and again, we'll talk about the tailored profiles that we have coming out. Which I was talking to Jay at Warmcord, where because he's building his website too with profiles and stuff, and we've been just kind of having a lot of great conversations about like how we can make them better and stuff. And
At like 2:00 in the morning.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes.
Jay, the man needs some sleep. So do you.
Call me. So, anyways, through those conversations, we'll bounce ideas off each other. And one of the things that came out of that was I'm going to do tailored profiles.
Yeah.
And so that's one of those things that's like, well, it's going to take more time, but it's worth it because when I get everything done, it's going to be incredible.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyways, so
What do you want to do?
I don't know. Oops.
Ooh,
I want to not bang my guitar on my stand.
Don't want to do that.
What you want to you want to do some whatchamacallits?
Viewer comments?
Yeah, let's do some viewer comments.
We can definitely do some viewer comments.
And then when you're ready to sing, let me know.
Anytime.
We'll do it.
We're good. Mike Hasty. Oh, I think that was to Jay. Anyway. Let me
Yeah,
go
if you have
find-
anything directed at us, just tag us
Yep.
so we'll see it.
That way I'm not
Please.
wasting time reading your conversation.
Yeah. She'll be butting in on all your stuff.
Right.
Just like Mom.
All right, let's see. This comment is from Plexidust. It says, the warp core is heated on that hot rod. Stunning. Hand-wired Yeti over a new Marshall any day, every day. Repairs to all in your area. Enjoying the show and your, what is that? Grindage?
Grindage.
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 And your grindage.
And your grindage.
And after tonight, we're going to go to Target. Yeah. Don't make me all fancy now. No,
Grindage.
I appreciate the kind words, Plexidust. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, you know what's cool is, again, back to that guy's show. I forgot his name, and I apologize. You guys all know who he is. Jay. Please type his name in the comments, please, because Jay's the one that turned me on to him. The guy's amazing.
Well, I'll go see if they've
But
put it in there.
you know, the guy looked into the guts of the Yeti, and I think it was the Kookaburra or whatever it was. I forget the names. But he looked in the names or the guts of it and said, "This is the parts and everything in here is way better than any JCM. It's all high end stuff." So, yeah, it's legit stuff, man. You know, it really is. So, if you guys haven't considered getting a Yeti or any of the other amps that are made by Ceriatone, do it because they're incredible. They really are.
All right, let me find the next comment. This one was from Plexidust as well.
Oh,
well, he's
boy.
just
He's
popular
getting some
guy
love.
tonight. He said, "Missed the live show, amazing intro, and have to say you guys have great chemistry and a bright future going on here."
Ah,
Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you very much. A lot of great grooves and musicianship, which I really enjoyed. Look forward to the profiles as well. Until next time.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, the thing is the profiles, again, they're coming. I literally, I'm a perfectionist. And it takes me, I'm not perfect, but that's why it takes me so long because I'm,
Jay said it's Tony McKenzie.
Yes, Tony McKenzie. That guy is awesome. I love his show because he'll tear apart anything.
Yeah.
He's even torn apart the Axe Effects. He'll tear apart even digital stuff
Yeah.
and look inside of it.
But does he know how to put it back together?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be my problem.
Wouldn't
I'd
that
get
be
it
funny?
apart, but
Yeah. Now,
no,
where does
it's
this
true.
go? There's always some parts left over. I don't know.
You didn't need that, did you?
Yeah, but the profiles are coming, and so are the Helix presets and templates and stuff. It's really taken me a while to get it all together, amongst all the other things I'm doing, because I'm washing houses, I'm washing trucks, I'm doing bids, I'm trying to keep my house clean. I'm doing Tone Wars episodes, I'm getting things dialed in for that, and there's a lot of times people ask me questions about things, and and I love helping people, but sometimes that gets me backed up sometimes too. So, but I'm definitely trying to keep up with everything.
You're doing it.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
It's going to be your busy season, but you'll have a break. You can breathe in a few months.
In a few months, yeah. Until then, I literally sit in this chair and do like tomorrow all day, profiling these two guys like all day, and labeling
all
and
for you.
Arranging. Yep. Yeah.
Gabriel says, watching the SMGYT channel, the title of his next video was called Tone Wars. Thought it was you guys. Did you see this?
Yes.
Is that the one I brought up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, we saw it too, man. Yep. Me and Glenn are going to have to duke it out. No. No, Glenn's cool. It's just one of those things. I don't think it was anything intentional,
Yeah.
I mean, Glenn doesn't need to use our name to get anywhere. I mean, he's way up the ladder. He probably doesn't even know we're here. So, it's probably just a thing, But it's funny. I think it's funny. And if he did use our name, well, hey, that's,
Right.
I'll take it as a compliment.
When people search for Tone Wars,
yeah.
guess who they'll find.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll take it as a compliment. I'm fine,
Let's see. This is from Mike Hasty. This Ceriatone stuff seems to run about a third of the price of similar quality boutique amp, which is absolutely incredible and making it affordable.
Yeah, it really is. They're one of my favorite companies now because of what they do and how affordable they make everything. And again, it's like, if you haven't seen that video, click on it after the show tonight, because it's the one I did right before tonight. And there's just some great stuff on the website. Really, really good stuff. And there's a dealer in Florida that you can get the amps from directly. Otherwise, if you order it from Ceriatone, it's going to take several months because he's got to build it custom for you. And the website is...
Yeah, looking for it.
Yeah, Jim Sieben sent it to me. Guitar Amps USA Ceriatone amplifiers. So they're in Florida, and they have them stockpiled.
And Florida's open right now, so you could go on a road trip, have a little vacation, go shopping.
Go plug into one.
Yeah.
Yep. Just make sure you get your wife some shoes, though.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like these.
Yeah. So if you come back with an amp and no shoes, you might be in the doghouse.
Bradley Peel says, is there a Rev demo this week?
Hey, Brad, what's happening? Funny story.
Funny story.
So, that's the guy that sent me the Rev.
Oh, from Texas.
Yeah, from Texas.
From Texas.
Yeah, so I enjoyed...
Are you guys open in Texas?
Oh, I'm sure they're open.
I've never been to Texas.
Texas is awesome. So, yeah, Brad sent me his Rev, and during the shipping process... there was a thing that came loose in it. So channel 2, the channel I would use for the video, it's the Rev 100P, came loose and the channel wasn't working. So I had to call around because all the stores are closed here and stuff. So I had to call Marty from Motor City, and he recommended his main amp guy. Mm-hmm. His name's Scott. And I called Scott and hooked up a time to come over and bring the amp over. And Scott got it fixed overnight, and he just said there was a loose thing.
Good. So it wasn't anything major?
No, it was about a $70 repair, but I mean, it could have been worse, right? So he got it fixed, and I went and picked it up today. Good. So I think Wednesday night, Brad, I will have it on. Yeah, Wednesday night. And he wanted me to shoot it against the Kraken. I'm like, you sure?
Yeah, that'll be rough. Yeah, I love the Revs, but I also love the Kraken.
The Kraken is a beast.
The Kraken.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's one of those things where I think both of them will sound amazing, so it's just a matter of taste at that point.
Oh, Gabriel says they are open in Texas. Jelly. So jelly.
Yeah, super, strawberry jelly.
It's my favorite.
Raspberry.
Yeah, you warmed up?
Yeah, are you?
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah, so she gonna sing.
I'm gonna sing.
She gonna sing.
Haven't done it in a minute.
You need your mic, so I gotta mute the room mic. Let me just make sure I'm good here with my piezo stuff.
Don't forget to pop up the Word doc.
God, that pick is amazing. Hear that? You guys hear that? That's what I'm holding the pick up to the microphone like you can see it. That's what these Winspear picks sound like. This is a $27 pick though. So it's pretty expensive, but it's amazing. It sounds so good. I'll show you the difference. So you got, that's how glassy it sounds. So I'll grab like a duller pick.
No, yeah.
Hear the difference?
You can't hear the little squeak.
Yeah. So this one
sounds digitally.
Yeah, it's got that.
Yeah.
It's got that nice thing. So you'll be hearing that during the song. So pay attention to that, not her.
Right. All right.
It's more important. All right, so let's do a quick little thing here and make sure we can hear each other, and we'll get started. Got it. Of course, the mouse doesn't want to work. Okay,
Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. I wanna walk in the open wind, I wanna talk like lovers do, I wanna dive into your ocean. Is it raining with you? So baby, talk to me like lovers do. Walk with me like lovers do. Talk to me, baby, like lovers do. Here comes the rain again, raining in my head like a tragedy, tearing me apart like a new emotion. I wanna walk in the open wind, I wanna kiss like lovers do, I wanna dive into your ocean. Is it raining with you? So baby, talk to me like lovers do. Walk with me like lovers do. Talk to me like lovers do. Ocean. Is it raining with you? Is it raining with you? Is it raining with you? Is it
there.
We made it.
Dude, nice job.
Thank you.
Seriously, I didn't mean to call you dude, but whatever. Dude.
I'll take dude.
Oh, that was nice. You know, I haven't heard you throw down in a long time, so
Yeah, it's been a minute.
thanks for reminding me of what I've been missing out on. Yeah, that was killer,
I couldn't
man.
do it without you, so.
Well, I appreciate it, but I mean that was really good. Very
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm used to playing down here now to the point where I get a little nerves and stuff, but you know, it's when you haven't played in a while, You know, it kind of, it's like, feels like your first time again, and you're like, oh, but man, you just didn't even care. You just went out there.
Oh, I cared. My heart was like...
But, you know what I mean? Like, I can always tell. So like, we've been doing stuff together for a long time. I can always tell when her nerves get to her, because she'll pull back a little. But not tonight. Your lungs were, like, flying out of your mouth.
I've been wanting to sing, though, for so long. We haven't done anything all quarantine. Mm-hmm. Even for what was before quarantine in the winter, we were just so focused on episodes and Tone Wars.
We didn't do a lot.
We didn't do it a lot, and Lord, I love it.
Well, thanks for doing that. We will. We'll probably be doing this more often because you know, I'd love for you to get your fix, you know, with performing again. I mean, you guys all know we're all musicians here, most likely, and it's if you don't get to perform in a while, it just does something to you. Yeah. You know, you kind of start rusting.
Yes.
Right? You feel like a plane that can't fly, and you're like, just get me up there in the clouds again, you know? So, yeah. No, good job.
Well, I appreciate you letting me do it here.
Well, it's my pleasure. Anytime.
I can see that...
These guys are probably sick of hearing me just by myself, so, you know, give them something else.
Well, thanks for the compliments. I see them. I feel weird reading all of the nice things. But thank you very much. I appreciate the compliments so much.
Oh, yeah, thanks, guys. She, seriously, like, it really means a lot to her. I mean, she, you know, she's been bottled up for quite, man, it's been like 6 months that you haven't really, because we took a hiatus with the band right before Christmas. Yeah. Because, you know, Christmas, you know, and then it's just that, like you said, everything just got super busy. Yeah. And she's been down here helping me, you know, with the shows and everything. And I just said last week, I was like, you know what? Why don't you sing next week? And maybe we can kind of make it a regular thing because I'd like to I want to share her talent with you guys, but I also want her to be able to knock some rust off, you know, clean out the pipes, right? You know, and get it going. So, like, this was a first for us to do a cover because YouTube is, you know, the whole cover thing. So I want to see what happens with this. Yeah. And so if we end up doing okay with it, then we'll do more covers. If not, we'll do more of our stuff. So
I like it.
Either way, you get to sign.
Oh, the Chicago Todd, thank you for the super chat. He says, "Wow, worth the price of admission."
Thanks, man. Yeah, she's worth it, man.
Gabriel says, "Imagine if you would have smoked something before the show." It probably wouldn't have sounded like that.
Yeah, you never know, man.
Right. Well, again, thank you very much for all of the compliments. I appreciate it very much. Somebody wants to know if our the video intro song is on Spotify. Is it on Spotify?
I believe so. It's under Rain. And
it's REIGN.
Yeah,
Rain.
and look up The Quickening. Yeah, it should be on there. Yep, that should be out there. You know what I should do is start grabbing the links for our music and just put them in all of the intros. Aaron
Short says, "Please sing every week." I would love to.
It's up to her because I'm here. I'll make it happen. So if she doesn't sing on a certain week, then she.
Oh, it's my fault. All right. Well, I'm gonna start throwing songs at you every week to learn that.
Mm-hmm. You better start super chatting me.
the Thai food and the drinks.
Yeah, exactly.
Although you super chatted those this week.
Yeah, I kind of did, didn't I? Yeah, we had some really good Thai food today.
Waiting for the unemployment to get deposited.
Yeah, I got me some peanut curry. You got peanut curry as well.
Yeah. I did. That's my favorite Thai dish. Peanut curry.
Yeah. It's that and drunken noodles. Oh.
The Chicago Todd says, "We definitely need more live songs, whatever you guys want to play."
Sweet.
And Aaron Lucas says, "Does Kari know any jokes? Like, could she do some stand-up if Jared needed a night off?" No, you know what? I only have one joke. You know what joke it is, right?
The hockey one?
Yes.
Yeah, don't even tell it.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
it's awfully funny.
We'll lose. All right, go ahead. But I warned you guys, so here you go.
All right, so did you guys ever hear the joke about the Polish hockey team?
God.
Oh, no, you say? They said no.
Oh,
yeah, they did. They said no.
Okay.
Well, they drowned in spring training.
God, so bad. That's like a dad joke. That's a really bad dad joke.
It's a mom joke.
I warned you guys. I warned you.
Oh, let's see. Mike Hasty says he'll be our intern if it pays in Thai food, right?
Hey, what about shawarma?
Or shawarma.
I went to bring him shawarma for hooking me up with that
Yes.
amp, and the gas station / Oasis down the street from us.
It's bananas. I know that when you say gas station food, people are like, "Oh, really, dude?"
This place is like
It's
off the
called
chain.
Alex's, and it literally is like this oasis. It's
Yeah.
a gourmet grocery
Yeah.
store.
Yeah.
They've got a drive-through coffee, like
Yep.
gourmet coffee
Yep.
thing, not Starbucks,
It's
but
like Starbucks on crack.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But I went there to get him some shawarma this morning, but the shawarma chef is off. He's not back because of the whole shutdown.
yes.
So he's like, I ain't coming back till this is over with. So the whole shawarma section is shut down. That really sucks.
Gabriel says really bad dad joke equals mom joke? Question mark.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Let's see. Aaron Short Music Synergy modules on sale today, guys. Just ordered the Uber. Ooh, nice.
Dude, good for you. The Uber shawl is oh my God, that one is just sick. It's so disgusting. It's just, it's hellfire, in a module. It's so good. I love it. Great tone, great feel, everything. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What? Is your phone blowing up?
No, it's just so
Weekly
Jay.
imprint. All right, Stallone. Thank you, Jay. You know I love this.
Oh, God. My throat's not dry enough for Stallone. I got to dry up a
Drink
little
some
bit.
whiskey.
Oh, I gotta,
I love this one.
it's,
Could be a cross between Stallone and what's the guy from the nanny guy, Tony Danza. Tony Danza. Depending on his dryness.
Yeah, the dryness. Sheesh. So what do you want to do later? Want to go get some ice cream or something?
Yes.
I know a good ice cream giant we can go to. I don't have a dry enough throat. Like in the morning, I'm the best because you got that morning voice.
Yeah.
I can nail it in the
Mouth
morning.
breathe for a minute.
The stuff you do to do impressions, man, it's funny.
He's like, cue the cricket sounds.
I don't even know how to do it right now. Sheesh.
All right. Well, let's move on to the serious stuff.
All right, Adrian. Let's move on.
Let's move
Let's
on.
do something else.
Come on, Rocky.
Sheesh. Can't get any respect around here.
Who's the boss? Gabriel, right? Tony Danza from Who's. I loved that show when I was a kid.
Everybody did.
He was easy on the eyes.
Who the boss?
Me.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah. Yep.
A drunk Stallone, even better.
Yeah, I'm a little better on a dry throat, man. I'm not kidding you. I can nail it. But I've been drinking whiskey, so I just like that dry kind of.
Sounds like you're gonna hurl.
Yeah, Stallone puking. I think I ate something that's got me a little upset.
No, little dairy, a little dairy in there.
Ate some bad chicken.
James Myers is yelling at you. He says he wants to hear the profiles, bruh.
All right. Let's do some profiles. So I profiled Mike
Apparently
Hastings.
James is the boss.
Yeah, apparently. So I profiled Mike Hasties' Yeti. And I think the profiles came out really good. So these are 2 tailored profiles. So let me do a couple mixes with these.
Yeah.
And then what I'm going to do after that is talk about my tailored profiles and why I'm doing that now. What's so funny?
And Jay said if he had a tomato, he'd throw it. Apparently that was worth it. He took his super chat back.
Oh, did he?
No, he didn't. You got to pay him for that one.
I ain't paying him. Yeah, screw you, man. Sheesh. All right, so let me just play a couple riffs and I'll do a couple mixes for you, and we'll do it. So here we go. What's that?
Did you adjust the sound, the volume?
Oh, no, it's all the same now.
Okay, good.
That's what we did before the show, remember?
Okay.
That's why we did 2
James
sound
Myers
checks.
says the drums are way too loud.
Oh, no, they're fine.
Mike Hasty says, that sounds solid guitar tone.
Oh, thank you. Well, you should know. That's your amp, so... yeah, it definitely is a killer freaking amp. The profiles came out really good. I'll do another mix for you in a minute. You know what? Let me do that now. Let me just get the mixes done.
Darren West says, help, I hate my Kemper.
Oh,
Darren, why?
dude. Well, fly over here, bro. We'll do a show. We'll do, well, you just need to get some good profiles. I know a place. I know a guy. Let me do, I think this one should be good. See, the mixes are, they're just different. Each song's a little different. So, hopefully this one should be good.
Berserker Land Studio says the mix was perfect. Gabriel said it sounds good.
Yeah, it's good.
Darren West said sounds good.
Yeah, it's a good mix. I mean, I can hear it in my ears. Trust me. If I
Yeah.
can't hear the guitar, I'll be like, I'll have to stop, as I've done it before. I adjusted this one because on this one, the particular track is a little low, so I turned it up a hair. Let's see how this sounds. Here we go. There you go.
Oh, I want more.
Well, I haven't finished writing it yet. So I had to cut out at the mellow part. I still haven't finished writing it yet. But yeah, dude, these are great. I mean, they really sound good. This is the first time I've ever played anything that was Marshall-esque that I liked. Because that company, Ceriatone, what they do is they'll take like, I don't know, like the Marshall-ish kind of platform, but they'll give you a better version of it. Because Marshalls, to me, always sound thin, high-endy, and like hollowed out. There's like a hollow, yeah. And these are full. They're very responsive, and just the tone is great. And I got the tone. It's tattooed to my eardrums right now, so it sounds really good, and it's very responsive. So
I was trying to go back up. Somebody asked something about the Ceratone, and I can't find it. Whoever had the question about the Ceratone, please repost it.
the serotonin.
Yeah, the serotonin. Yes. And then we've got Sven from Germany.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Sven.
Good to see you here.
Yeah.
It's always good to see people here from different countries,
here
too.
it is. Javier Hernandez. Where can I get the serotonin profiles?
Oh, they will be on tonewars.com as soon as my website's built. We're building it right now, and it should be done. I just sent a bunch of information to the web designer who's doing a kick-butt job on the website. It's really turned out really nice. And we're just putting the final details on. I got to link the bank account for when people pay. I got to do that.
I'll give you the account number after the show.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you would. For your shoe thing. I do not trust you. So that will be up soon, and then I just got to upload the files and get that ready. So I'm putting the finishing touches on. I know I keep teasing with this every week, but it's like
He's a teaser.
yeah,
He's a procrastinator.
yeah.
And now he's working really hard.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, the thing is like I said, like I had the Kraken ones already, and then I discovered a new trick on how to make them better, and I had to wipe them all out and start over again and make them better. So
Luckily for quarantine, you've got the time.
yeah, I've had the time. So it's just little things, but I'll have it up soon. In fact, let me put my email in there.
Yeah.
First 5 guys that respond.
5.
I will send you 2 tailored tailored
Where
Kemper
are they
profiles.
responding to your email?
To here.
To here.
Yeah, to my email. Yes. First 5 guys that respond to my email that I just put in there, I will send you 2 free tailored Kemper profiles of the Ceriatone. Okay? And let me get into the tailored profiles now. So basically when you profile an amplifier, what happens is you get like a raw profile, right? So it sounds great, it sounds just like the amp and all that, but there's no overdrive, there's no noise gate.
Yeah.
None of that's on there in the Kemper. You got to put all that stuff in there. But see, I do that anyways because I want you guys to have a good place to start with it. And then what you do is you take the gain and tweak it for yourself.
I always nod my head like I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but
like,
you don't know. No.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep. She looks so intelligent, doesn't she?
You would turn the gain.
Yeah, I turn the gain.
You just like that?
Yep. Where do you think I put it? Do you think I fix it? Yeah.
Keep by turning the gain. No.
Yeah. Which number do I usually put it to?
11.
11 between 12. So, yeah, all my profiles go to 11. So what I do is I'll put the noise gate and the overdrive in there and all that kind of stuff, and then I label everything and stuff, and make them at least a good place to start for you. So those will be in the as-is file, but the tailored file, I will take some of my favorite ones in there that I thought just came out, at least for my ears, just, oh my God, these are great. And I'll take those and put them in another file called tailored, it's a tailored file. So, and then I'll adjust the mids, the treble, the bass, all the little things, the noise gate, all that stuff to make sure that, like what you heard tonight, they're just perfect. They sound great in a mix. They feel fantastic. They're subtle adjustments, but they do make a difference, and I test them in these mixes here, just like what you just heard. And I'll add, sometimes on some of them, I'll add like some effects for you. So like the one you heard tonight, I added some chorus and delay for the rhythm, so I opened it up. But there's a morph feature that you do. So yeah, it's a morph feature. So like right here. Woo! So that's dry, but then you also, your ears were up too loud, weren't they? So you have that, but then you morph into something that has a little more delay and chorus on it. So you got that. So I put a little bit of that in there, but then you have the delay, so I take the gate down a little bit, and there's more gain in this one. So I take the gate down because you don't want a noise gate when you're playing solos, because you don't want it to choke off your notes. You want that sustained, so yeah, turn your thing down.
Oh yeah, I turned back
Turn
up.
it down.
I just turned it up because I can't hear you talk.
Oh, okay. So then what happens is you get the nice ping pong delay, where I have it set perfectly for the mix and for everything else. So this is kind of what that sounds like. So yeah, so you get that as well, and that's basically, I'm done. So you're safe. So yeah, so that's what you'll get there. And I'll have probably like several in that folder, so that you can literally drag and drop them under performance mode on your Kemper, and you could literally go out and just do a show with them. because everything's dialed in perfectly for a mix. Now, will you have to tweak things? It's possible because, I dial them in for my mixes, and your band is different. Your drummer hits harder, lighter, whatever. You might have 2 guitar players in
But
your
they're
band.
tweakable.
They're 100% tweakable.
Tweakable.
Yep. See? She's smart. She knows stuff. So, yeah, they're 100% tweakable. You can tweak them to your taste, but at least I call it the 80-20 rule.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be at least 80% to what you would need, and you might have to do 20% tweaking just to get them to your taste. But I think for most people, they're going to work just fine.
Yeah.
And that's with every profile pack. I'm going to have all that stuff in there. So, again, you'll have the as-is file so that if you want to take them and just do whatever you want with them or leave them as is, you can. Or, again, the tailored, drag and drop, minor tweaks if necessary, and you're off to the races. So, a neat little thing to offer,
Yeah.
So, yeah, something different. I will also be shooting. See, that's the thing, too. That's what the other thing that's taken a while. I actually have to sit down here in the studio and shoot videos of me playing all of these, not every profile, but at least 1 or 2 of each pack in a full mix down here so that you can hear them in a full mix, and then I'll talk about them quickly. It'll be like a 3-minute video tops where I'm just like, this is what this sounds like in a mix. I'll be using 2 tailored profiles, 1 rhythm, 1 lead, and then I'll just talk about what I'm hearing, what I'm feeling, and hopefully that will be enough information for you to get them.
Yeah. Sean Casey likes it.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited about it because there's a lot of great profile makers out there.
Yeah.
There really are. Live Ready Sound, Tim Warner, freaking amazing. Great profile maker. Very honest guy. He's a good friend. Great dude. Jay from Warcord has his Rev profiles you can get. He's had rave reviews about those. So there's a lot of good ones out there, but one of the biggest problems I found in the industry, that the profile industry, is a lot of them are made for studio engineers who are literally reamping and just turning a knob and picking something that sounds good in a mix with minimal to no tweaking. And that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a need for that. But the problem is a lot of guitar players buy them unknowingly that they're
Right,
because
they can play right away.
Yeah. Well, the problem is they buy them thinking, oh, it sounds great in so-and-so's mix.
And they sound just like the album.
Yeah, but they feel like crap because they're so hollowed out and thinned out for a mix, and they're like, wow, there's no balls, there's no fullness, and it's like, it's because they're made for engineers, not players. My profiles will be made for players. So your hands will be just as happy as your ears. And that's what we try to do here, make happy hands. I should have named the company Happy Hands Kemper Profiles, but people might be like, that sounds weird. Is this Romper Room? What the hell's going on here?
Romper Room and Friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so anyways.
You want to talk about your little pieces of candy?
Oh, yeah. So let's talk about these awesome picks from Winspear. About a year ago or so, I messaged Tom Winspear and I'm like, hey, I'd love to get some of your picks. I keep seeing all these great reviews and and they look amazing. They're just gorgeous picks, and I'm like, and I like boutique picks. So
Where are they?
they're in pictures. So I'm gonna play.
Right.
Yeah. So I made a slideshow for you guys, and I ordered.
Is this your pee-pee show, or is it... No! Your pee-pee break.
Oh, no.
Wow, that went south really fast.
Live TV. Yeah, guys, get ready for the pee-pee show.
We keep talking about running packages so that he can have a bathroom break.
No, that's not what this is.
I'm like, you're going to leave me. Well, I'm done for the night, folks. I'll be signing off. Kari out.
What'd you put in your drink? Anyways, oh my God.
Coming back.
Anyways, let's bring it back.
Bring it back.
So.
Your face. Not many things shock him, you know.
Oh my God. Is this your pee-pee show? You're never going to live that one down. Never going to live it down.
There's only 26 people that heard it.
Yeah,
so.
that's good. Yeah. That's good. Please like and share right now. So, anyways, what was I going to say? All right, so I messaged Tom Winspear. I ordered I went on his website, and I'm not kidding you. I went nuts, and I ordered so many picks. He said that was the biggest order he's ever received. I ordered.
I believe it.
Hundreds of dollars worth of picks. I just couldn't stop, and it was just one of those things where like the total came up, and I'm like, screw it, YOLO, boom, and I ordered them. A couple weeks later, I got them. So I'm going to play the slideshow for you now. We'll be able to talk while it's going. Yeah, you probably got everybody yammering right now, don't you?
Jim Steven packages, PB shows, WTF. Gabriel, what is going on? Jay, this show has discussed balls, packages, PP, and I'm sure there will be a bunch more to make this not safe for work.
Exactly. Not safe for work, guys. All because of her.
James Myers, never living that down. I know.
Yeah, she's never going to live it down.
I know.
Yeah. So anyways, here is...
Here's the PP show.
There's the PP show. So enjoy. Here's Tom Winspear's picks, and they are amazing. And this, you're not gonna believe how many I bought. I bought tons, and I got pictures of them individually, in groups, and in the whole thing that I got. But what's cool is, let me go ahead and play this now. So what you're seeing is they come in this envelope, and it's got the king's seal on them. I mean, that is so classy. And then you get a letter from him. You know, you've been summoned to play the picks for the Shreds and Gents. Yeah, and then I ordered this case. It's a cool little pouch kind of thing that you open up. You can keep your picks in there, and I actually have that in my my vault. So whenever we do a show, that you've seen that in my vault. So I put all my picks in there. So there's a few of them right there. These are all handcrafted. That one's huge. That's a big pick. But it's that one's awesome. That's one of my favorite ones right there. Actually, I got that right here. I play that one quite often. Yep. And some of them have different tonality qualities. Some of them are a little flat. So if you're looking for something that's kind of muted, that's the one that's got that glassy tone I played on your song right there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's $27, but man, it's just so glassy and beautiful sounding. There's a nice little array of picks there. You can see like the size difference, and there's a bunch. These things are great, and they come in different thicknesses, obviously, all the different kinds of shapes. Man, that one's gorgeous there. Tasty, very tasty picks. And you might see some repeated pictures here, but I did my best to give you guys enough to look at here with just the different things, But, yeah, some of them are kind of muted, so if you want something that's a little less loud, you can get that. Some of them are louder than others. They have a glassy sound like the one I used earlier, like that one. That one's my favorite one. And they wear very well. I mean, they take a long time to wear down. So they last a long time. They're several dollars a piece, but they're worth it because they really do sound amazing. And the thing is when you're playing like the typical, you go to the music store and you got like the bin of picks.
Yes.
For like $1.50, you can grab like 20 of them or whatever. But then those are decent. But once you play something like this where they're high end and they're handcrafted and they got all the great shapes and the sounds, I mean they really do.
I'm so sorry. I ruined the Winspear thing. Everybody's just.
Well, I don't see. Y'all got me wrong. It's all good. It was an honest mistake. It's all good. Yeah, I mean, once you play like these high-end type picks, I mean, you can't go back to like your normal just, cheapy picks and play them anymore because you can feel the difference. Like you literally feel the difference with them.
What are they made of?
That you'd have to go on the website. It's been a while since I've done the research on them. But tonight's, episode with them was like a literal, like we've been busy all day trying to get all this stuff done. So, I was profiling amps today and getting the room set up, so I didn't have a lot of time to go back in and do the research on these to get the finer details. But you can go on, Winspear picks. I think it's winspearpicks.com or something like that. Just Google Winspear picks, guitar picks, and they'll tell you what they're made out of and everything. But they are hand cut by Tom himself, and he's a great guy, makes great stuff, and it's super classy. Because where else can you order, some picks? And they come with like the king seal. I kept the envelope. It's still upstairs. I kept it because it's just something. Even the packaging is top notch. So it's got it, and it just shows like how much care he puts into his product. If you're gonna seal an envelope like that and put the king seal on it and like open it up and it's just class all the way. So I didn't open the envelope and break the seal. I actually slit the top with a razor blade and pulled them out through there, and then got the pouch out and everything. So. It's just a really classy company, and I think everybody should own something like that at least once. And the picks are so nice that even the day that you find out like they kind of worn down, keep it and put it in a display case or something. I have display cases upstairs with picks in them, and they're great conversation pieces and they look really cool. So I just think they're a really, really good product. So. You just can't stop laughing.
I'm ruined.
Can you?
I'm just well, because they keep going. Everything is pee-pee now.
Everything's pee-pee now.
Everything's pee-pee.
That's how guys are, man.
Yes, it's a big group of pee-pees. Those pee-pees take a long time to wear down. Pee-pee pics. I ruined it.
You did it.
We can't come back now.
No, we can't come back now.
Nope.
You know what, though? It's good because everybody needs a good laugh right now.
That's what I want to do. I'm choking it back so bad because I just want to giggle.
Well, now you got two jokes. You got the hockey joke and then you got the pee-pee joke. So that was pretty funny, though. Are you gonna do your pee-pee show? No one would ever expect to hear that on this show. Like for someone to be like, now for our next segment, we're gonna do a pee-pee show. Gonna do a what?
Oh Lord.
Oh.
So it's like the king's pee-pee then. Cool. Get the stamp. Gabriel says he's waiting for the pick of destiny.
Yes, the pick of destiny. Yeah.
Oh boy. James says they should be classy for that price.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike, I wish I knew what the picks were made out of. I can't remember, man. I really can't. It's been a while.
They kind of feel nylon-y.
Yeah, they have like
still...
like this one here. It's smooth, but then they have some that are kind of rough. Like this one. See how that's rough?
Yeah.
And that one, it almost looks like wood, but it's not. But it's not. And this one's very pointy. So let me do this too, and I'll show you what they soundeth like. I'm going to use English terms. I'll show you what they soundeth like. Yes. So let me turn off all my effects. So you can just hear...
let me turn down. Way down.
The raw tone. All right. Let me line up a few. Turn the wireless on. That always helps. All right. So, okay. So this is one of them. Okay, so there's that one.
It's muted, is it? Or am I just turned down too much?
You turned down too far.
Okay.
So that one's a little louder. But listen to this one.
It's digitally again.
You hear that? Try this one. It's muted.
Yeah, muted.
There's another one. This one's going to be a little more muted.
But not as muted.
But not as muted. See? Boy, look at you. Look at you.
Coming along.
Is that amazing? See how soft that is? Okay. So this one is going to be a little more dynamic. And then this one here.
Same.
I love this pick. It's just... it adds to your tone. It really does,
Yeah.
especially in a recording. People will hear the notes. There's a chime.
That's the glassy one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a chime on top of the notes that people will hear, especially when you do like double tracking and stuff like that. It comes out even more. And I'm telling
show
you,
the people, what's that one called? Do you remember what it's called?
I forget what it's called, but it's $27. Yeah, I mean,
it's black and it has like the stamp in the middle of it.
and it's rough. It's almost like it was laser etched. The whole thing was laser etched. It's amazing, like what he does
Maybe
with
they're
these.
having a Memorial Day sale.
Yeah, I would check him out for sure.
Wait, are they overseas? Probably not.
Yeah, he's in England.
Then they're not having a Memorial Day sale.
Yeah, they might for America, but yeah. That is just so cool.
Yeah.
You know? So people
Sounds like a video game on top of it.
Yeah. But people wonder, like, do picks matter? Oh my God, do they ever? Like, and here's how I really discovered this. Like, Paul Raymond.
I do.
Paul Raymond's the guy who all of these backing tracks that you hear all the time. That's where I go record them at. Is at Paul's studio over at Full Send Studio. So, I bought some picks that had our logo on it a couple years ago, and I'm like, oh, these are great. They got my logo on it, blah blah blah. And I brought them to the studio, all proud of myself and everything, and we're recording stuff. And he's like, dude, what kind of pick are you using? I'm like, oh, I got these. He goes, dude, that pick is dull.
Dude,
it's flat.
We're gonna use those.
Yeah.
I found the thing.
Yeah.
Shh.
Yeah. So they were super dull and flubby and flat, and he was like, so he had this box of picks in his studio, and he was like, and I've seen picks, like he had picks in there I never even heard of, like for guys that play like acoustic, they're dull and flubby for like certain tones that he's going for. Then he's got real bright ones, and then he's like, try this pick. And I try, I'm like, oh my God, like you can hear the chugs, you can hear that like staccato pick scraping against the string, and he's like, you want a sticky pick. It sticks to the strings a little bit, gives you that grind. And it made a huge difference in my tone. So that was when I was like, I got to go home and research some picks. So I discovered Gravity, I discovered Winspear, and I discovered V-Picks, and I ordered a bunch from all these different companies.
What are the chicken bone ones?
Oh, yeah. Chicken picks.
Chicken picks.
So I got chicken picks too. So I got all these different picks, and they're all boutique kind of picks, and they all sound really good. Yeah. And the wear, see, that's the thing too. Like people like, yeah, $7 for a pick or $4 for a pick. Dude, I'm telling you, it'll last you 6 months at least. And people are like, yeah, but I'll lose it. No, you won't. If you spend that much on a pick, you will not lose it. Trust me. I haven't lost one pick yet.
Oh,
knock on wood.
Sometimes they go flying, and we have to search for them.
Yeah,
but we haven't lost one yet.
Yeah, I walked out of Paul's studio one night, and I dropped my pick, and I grabbed my phone, flashlight on my phone. I was out there for 10 minutes looking for it. I'm like, I'm not leaving well, and I found it. So yeah, you will not leave it behind.
Nice.
Yeah, they're worth it though. They really are. They're great picks. So go to Winspear and check them out. Just order like 4 or 5 of them. Yeah. And they'll last you a whole year. I mean, that whole pack will last you at least a year, if not more. And then if you feel them, you put it between your finger and your thumb, and you'll feel the quality, and you'll be like, oh, I get it now, And there's just like, certain, just like anything else high end, like cars and stuff. You get in the fit and finish of everything is just better. You'll never go back to that bin of picks again. They're great.
Right. Daryl McMillan says, I might check these out. I use V-Pick Screamers on electrics and Dunlop Gator Grip 0.96 on acoustics.
Yep, I use the Screamers, and I also have, I got the Mummy. I got the Mummy here. The Mummy. See how it's wrapped? It's got the cuts in it. Yeah, I love the Mummy as well. Yep, the Mummy's great. I use a Screamer.
James Myers says he still has all of his Gravity picks, and they're still playable.
Yeah. Gravities are great. Look at how thick that one is. It's like a Jolly Rancher.
It does.
Yeah.
Looks like the cherry flavored Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah. Yep, I got Gravity. I got all kinds of picks here, and depending on what I'm feeling that day, I'll use it. My favorite Gravity is the Sunrise Big Mini. Yeah, I love this one with the holes in it. Yeah, the Big Mini. So it's got the holes so you won't drop it.
To check out Wiegand picks, you get them from Elderly Music in Lansing.
Oh, I'll have to check those out. Thank you.
Wiegand.
I'm all about those.
Elderly Music?
Yeah, Elderly Instruments. It's in Lansing. Yep, I used to shop there a long time ago.
Right.
Yep, I haven't been there in a while. Yep, they got all kinds of crazy. Do they still play that crazy, old-fashioned, weird, like music when you go in there? They don't play any rock or
Well,
metal.
it is called elderly music, so.
Yeah, they play some really weird music when you go in there. You're like, where am I? Is there a Shine Distillery near here?
The Wilson Project likes Gravity Pixies, and they rock.
Yeah, Gravities are great. They really are. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, they're all good. It's just you got to find one that works for you, but you'll never go back to getting those 30-cent picks again after playing these. I mean, they're just incredible. And your tone will be better. It really will. I mean, your tone will be better than ever with them, especially for cleans. I mean, when you play cleans, you hear that glassy chime on top of your notes, and you're like, "Oh my God, how did I ever play guitar without this before?" You know, it's just so much better. And then when you're distorted, when you're grinding and doing a lot of awesome like chugging and stuff, you can hear all that stuff, and then your lead tone is better because every note you hit, they just stand out that much more. So, yep, they really do make a difference.
All right. Well, it is 8:15.
Oh, we've been on for an hour and 15 minutes almost. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yep. So, what else did we have on the agenda tonight?
We did it.
We did it?
I sang. We did viewer comments.
You sang, did?
You did your samples.
I did my samples.
You
Yeah, I
talked
did
about
3
your
songs.
picks. I embarrassed myself.
You just want to go jump in a hole somewhere, don't you? That's funny. Hey, man, we're real people. We do real stuff. We make mistakes. You should see me screw up sometimes. It's hilarious. I'm just glad we got through that song because I wasn't really a bag of nerves, but I was also like, you know, you got that thing in your head like, oh, remember, go down here, do this chord, do that chord.
That part's coming.
Because we literally like today had to refresh ourselves on this song. We haven't played it in at least a year, so it was like, I wonder what I'm going to get from YouTube. YouTube's got this stupid bot, this algorithm that anytime you do a cover now, they will literally demonetize that video. You lose all revenue from that video, and it sucks. You know, Rick Beato's made tons of videos about it. And Rick Beato's got a gazillion followers, and they still do it to him.
Do you have any more profiles?
What, tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just doing the whatchamacallits tonight. I could do...
You want to run through them again? And
I can do...
Gabriel says, sing it again.
Sing it again, yeah. Give the bots another chance to demonetize us.
Now that I finished my whiskey, it might be really good.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see what I got here. Let me find... Let me see here. Let me see. I'll do one more. Let me just find it.
Well, don't forget to like and share. Thank you so much for being here. While he's locating the things, please share the episodes on your social media timelines and everything. Tag people. What is Aaron says? Not true. You don't lose all of the revenue. You share it. You share it.
Yeah. So they steal half of your revenue. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. You can't even do a cover song anymore without like these greedy record companies coming after you as if they don't have enough freaking money. You know, it really sucks.
Do you have any? James says you're killing him. You're killing me, dude. Fuchs. Fuchs.
The Fuchs.
Fuchs.
Okay, I have that. I'll probably end up profiling it. I'll have to talk to Jim Sieben about how to set it up right because I really don't know how to set it up right at all. It is 100% outside of my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very unique amp, and I don't know what I'm doing with it, to be honest with you. I played it for about an hour and a half last night before I went to bed. I just kind of screwed around with it in the living room, and I'm like, okay, I get why people like it. I totally like when you play, I guess, blues and I don't know, stuff like that maybe. I don't really play that style, so for me, I had to switch modes. I had to go into like a bluesy kind of mode to familiarize myself with it. And even with that, I was like, it's not really an amp that I could use. You know, even if I was playing blues, it's not what I would look for in a blues tone. It doesn't mean it's not good, because who the hell am I? I'm nobody, you know. So there's plenty of people that love that amp and would probably love the profile.
Well, if you're going to do it, you should do it right.
Yeah. So I want to reach out to Jim and ask him how to. Yeah, I know enough to know what I don't know, and that's the best place to be in life is know what you don't know as well, because don't just assume, and like make profiles of something, and then you release them, and everyone's like, dude, they're unusable. What were you thinking? So I don't want to be presumptuous and create profiles of an amp I know nothing about, and I don't know how to dial it in. So it's. Fuchs is a great company to make great stuff. It's just not in my wheelhouse at all. I'm like a fish out of water with that amp, big time. Let me turn this on. So here's a KSR profile. This one here is going to be in the pack too. This is a bit of a tailored profile as well. Let me play a couple riffs. I want to make sure I'm in the right. You might want to turn your volume. Yep. Okay. All right. 1 second here. Yeah, I switched the wrong pickup there for a second, but yeah, that's also a very good. I love that profile. Sounds killer. So it's a very juicy kind of profile. So yeah, I really like that one as well. So all these will be available soon. And again, these are made for players. I mean, can studio engineers use them? Of course they can. They just got to do a high and low pass filter and maybe pull the 4K down, a couple dBs, but that's all they got to do. So, but you don't want to play. You don't want to play profiles that fit well in a mix because, as far as studios go, because again, they're thinned out. Yeah. All the life sucked out of them because their purpose is to fit in that specific mix with that specific band, specific song, instruments, all the stuff, and if you take that and play it live, there's no fullness to it and it feels terrible. So yeah, again, if you want profiles for players, yeah, these are going to be killer. You're going to love how they feel.
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to see the website. Right. I saw the beginning, the beginning stages of it.
Yeah, it's coming.
And stuff, but
it's coming.
You have a lot of things planned. I know you're going to do a little video shoots and you're going to have examples of each sound. And...
So it won't just be SoundCloud examples. It'll be me actually right here recording to a track. Not double tracking, they'll be single tracks, so you can really hear what it sounds like in a live kind of mix. I'll talk about them briefly, about what I'm feeling, what I'm hearing, why I went the route I did, and all that stuff. So
Wayne wants to know if you're using a cab IR on the profile.
Well, it's basically so it's I mic'd my cab. I used a Sennheiser E609 and an Audix i5. And I combined those mics and mixed them, so I got the perfect balance with them. So yeah, it's a cab IR. Yeah, so I'm going direct with them. I'm not hooked into a power amp and real cab tonight. So these are direct, and that's what you're hearing. And they're really punchy. They're very punchy and full. And I love my favorite cab is a Mesa 212 with vintage 30s in it, and that's what I'm making all these profiles with. It's a very punchy, full. Cab, and it just sounds amazing, so that's why I went that route. So but anyways, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I really appreciate you guys being here tonight. We both do. Hope you enjoyed hanging out with us. I mean, the thing is you guys can go anywhere and hang out with any channel at any given time, and we're honored that you chose to spend your evening with us. So
Absolutely.
It really means a lot, you know. I hope you enjoyed hearing Kari sing and both of her jokes, and so I'll be going live Wednesday night with the Rev 100P, and I will put that up against the Kraken. So we'll see what's going to happen that night. Who's going to win? I think they're both excellent amplifiers, and I think it just depends on your taste, but we'll have fun with it anyway. So, anyways, let me just double check, make sure we are not missing any profiles. Myers says E609, try the 906, way better sounding mic. I haven't heard really that there's a big difference between the two. So I've actually heard other people say that the 609 is better. So it just depends on your taste. You know, it really is. Really depends on that. But yeah, so the i5 and the 609 are a great combination. I'm super happy with how everything's turning out. I really am. So, Wayne says he has both of those cabs, 2 of those cabs. Yep, so do I. I got one down here, one upstairs. I love them. They're my favorite cabs in the world. They're just, to me, in my opinion, nothing better. So, anyways, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and I will see you guys Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. We'll go live with the big showdown.
Happy Memorial Day.
Yeah, happy Memorial Day, guys. Enjoy yourselves tomorrow, and I'll be down here in the dungeon making profiles. So, anyway.